Hello everyone, it's 0386SX, and something I've been chasing for a while now has finally come to an end. See in my hand, these are all PCMCIA hard drives. Now, if we go through the pile, I'll put these in order. Originally bought this little guy for a conversation piece. Didn't detect. Didn't work. Oh, left that one to the side. We went on to IBM. And I bought some untested unit and you know how that goes. This one, I did not tear this apart for the record. Yes, these little hard drives are indeed mechanical drives. They do spin up. Well, when they work. So, got scammed on that one. And I bought a mini store 170. A little thicker than the rest, so it doesn't fit. And finally, we got one last one to try. This MobileMax 131 megabytes. We're going to start easy. Windows XP. I think it detected. Let's go to my computer to find out. Indeed it did. 118. There's some files on there. And it looks like a couple WAV files and some TIFF files and this is user data, so I'm not going to open these up. We are going to copy some files over, though. Let me see what I can do here. Too big. Alright, had a little interruption there. It probably should have stopped the camera for, but whatever. And trying to find something that is under the... Well, not that one. What about you? 23.9. That is satisfactory for my purposes here. So send this sucker to local disk F. And we'll wait a little bit. Going okay. We know it's PCMCIA, so it's gonna be a little bit. And there we go. We are copied. So we know it's plug and play in Windows XP, which I expected. you did hear a little click, if your ears are good. If your eyes can hear, that'd be really impressive. Kinda hard to take this hard drive out of this machine, though. And it is double height, so if you don't have a double height PCMCIA card bus, you're not going to get far. So if you try to hook up your IBM ThinkPad R52 to this, like I have, you're not going to get far. Windows 98, 2nd edition. Hope the power cord reaches. Kinda does. I'm in the process of trying to rebuild a battery for it. It's not going particularly well, but that's a whole other problem. So, let's insert into the compact Armada. Maybe. That's very odd. Yeah, maybe that slot is bad on this one. I'm not entirely sure. Don't see a hard disk controller. Don't see anything here. The drive clearly spun up. And I clearly collected the Maxtor. One more time. There we go. And survey says we now have a D drive. And I'm glad it didn't show any data that time either. And there's our files we have. And we're going to try and copy to and from the drive and see how fast or slow that might be. Not too bad, 2 minutes. And not too bad at all. And we're going to get to why I want to do this in a second here. I hope I have a computer conveniently available for this. Alright, so copied. No issues. That's nice. Take that battery out of there. That's unrelated. So, one of the issues that have come about in the compact world is transferring files to and from the machines, particularly if you have DOS. Now, the solution here, or a simple solution, is get one of these guys. They work great in Windows 95 or higher. Windows 3.1, DOS, yeah, no. There's like 3 or 4 brands of CF cards that'll actually work, unless you go purchase some software from a place over in Germany. And not sure if everybody wants to do that, but that is an option. But if you use the native compact driver with this, the orange transcend cards will typically detect, I think SanDisk will, some Cisco's will, but really nothing else does. So, what I'm hoping with this, and just for giggles at this point, but I do have alternative means of transferring files to my 90s compact, so not like it's a big deal, but I'm wondering, it's more of a curiosity, if a real PCMCIA hard drive will do what it's supposed to do. That's the object of the exercise tonight. And it does have DOS. I don't know if this has the driver that I want, but we'll find out together. It does. I'm not entirely sure if y'all can see that in my low budget operation. Do a little bit better. Alright, we're going in. Now is it D or E? It is indeed D. So, I just go CDSES, and let's find out. Bloody hell, there's so many. Okay, so let's do an X copy to D. Well, let's do the whole thing. That ain't gonna hurt anything. Maxtor, we'll call it, and I don't remember the exact syntax, but we're going to find that out. I think you're looking at about 10 megs of data there, and I did not quite get the X copy. The X copy syntax correct. I figured there was going to be a switch involved with that, but it just didn't work out. And it is /E and Y is what I want. So X copy D to C Maxtor /E/Y. See if that does. Still copying those files that were originally there. So now we're moving on to the new stuff. And you saw with Windows XP in '98, it did take about 2 minutes to copy that file. Or that folder, I should say. Files, folder, whatever you want to call it. I don't have a stopwatch on me, and I'm not paying that close attention to the time on this, so you're just going to have to wait and see. But if you compare notes versus my other video, I think I called it something with 90s compacts, and yep, there you go. We have something good there. Okay, so let's try it the other way. Should have enough space to go the other way here. And there you have it. So that kind of does answer my question of, will the compact supply driver for DOS work with actual PCMCIA hard drives? Not talking about these, because kind of beat that horse to death, but the actual hard drives. And the answer appears to be yes. So, well, at least it's a way to transfer files in DOS and not have to spend money on shareware or hunt down shareware or whatever you want to call it. So, that's going to be it for this video. You got to see a PCMCIA hard drive in action. And one last thing I'm going to do. Don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but yeah, unfortunately, this is a mechanical drive, but I'm not sure if you can hear it. But regardless, if you have any questions or comments or constructive criticism, as always, feel free to leave them in the comments section. And as always, thank you for watching.